Hey y'all, welcome to Nat and Grace Revelations. This is Tarot Tia. This is going to be a reading for Virgo. It may or may not resonate, but I do offer personal readings, and the link to the website is in the description. Virgo, I was seeing a body lay underneath a tree, like a body. There's this very tall tree, and there's this body that is buried next to this tree. It's almost like facing a specific direction, like the feet are facing a specific direction, like the head is towards the tree, or where the head, would be on a human body, then the feet are out, um, laying straight on its back, like arms side to side. Like, I guess how you would see a person in a casket, but they're underneath a tall tree. Oak is what I heard. Oak, oak, OG, DD, dub, dub, dub. Mm-hmm. Um, remem- Remembrance may be a factor here, or like memories of some sort. Especially if this is tied into like burials, deceased, land plots, planning for, death. Like somebody who may be planning for their own funeral, and not in a necessarily grim way, but just like making sure that their arrangements are in order for their death. It seems like it's bringing in some sense of awakening, or somebody may have a fear that they are going to be killed, a fear that they will die, a fear of death is a really big factor here, or they are being haunted by a very disgruntled spirit. And it looks like it's because they did something to this person and they're still angry about it, Check, chance, something like that. It seems like this person is still angry now, dead or alive. Okay, y'all. Spiritually, there's so much anger here that someone is being haunted or haunting another, because they force. But it feels like it's because they build up, is what I heard. It feels like it's because they feel like this person has put them in a position to accumulate debt, or they cause problems in their life that did not exist before. And now repairs, damage, maintenance, say accidents, fallouts, all of that is a result of this person, and their ways. Or so it seems like somebody who has not like repaired damage, even if it's emotional, like people are still carrying the burdens of the problems that this person has caused, especially if it's a possible air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and Taurus, Virgo, that are attached to one another. They seem like they were in a position to where they could have helped, looked out, even if it's in the form of giving someone information, time, attention, whatever. But they chose to be a bystander and watch this individual juggle everything in their life until they became a professional juggler. Okay? So now they're in a place to where they go from ha 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 ha, look at you juggling, struggling to juggle, to wow, look, you really know how to juggle. Like, you're amazing. You get what I'm saying? Like, whatever is going on here, Brooklyn and Kevin are names that I'm hearing, or words, camping, cambin, camping, cambin. It seems like somebody is now realizing that who or what they thought was a joke or a game is very serious. And now they feel like, or they felt like they were getting played or treated like a joke or a game, or they aren't taken seriously. So now they're proving how serious that they are, how mature they can be, how responsible that they can be, you know? And it feels like there's just been way too much disloyalty, recklessness. This lifestyle has been very wild. And somebody is now starting to kind of like learn how to empathize with others. So they're seeing how their reckless ways are impacting the people around them, or can impact the people around them, especially because of how much they lie, how deceptive they are. You know, it's almost as if like somebody is finally realizing that what goes around comes around. And now that they are starting to put out positive energy is coming back to them. So it's like, oh, I like the way this feel. I like this. I like this. So it feels good to be nice. It feels better to be nice. You know, it's like a sense of peace that they have within themselves that they're now pushing outward into others, or into the world, into the universe. And the universe is bringing that right back. The energy is being reciprocated. So people that they may have used to be real shady to, lie to, be playing all the time, whatever, they still see this individual as a habitual liar, or somebody that is very untrustworthy, a snake, or possibly a thief. But they now are realizing this is why nobody trusts you. You get what I'm saying? Like, nobody trusts you because of your own actions. And they get that and seem to be taking accountability for that, Virgo. So I'm not sure what's going on in here. But it definitely feels like a lot of disloyalty. Like somebody who's just been living a lifestyle as if they just are, out for self, or doing whatever they think is best for themselves, versus seeing how their selfish ways negatively impact another or others. And there's change coming in. But the change is because this person is going through an awakening, and it's because they are being forced to be in a position to where they learn how it feels to be someone that they've crossed. You get what I'm saying? Like, they may have done somebody dirty, and now they are getting dirty in the same way. And it's like, man, this doesn't feel good. Like, yeah, I bet. Now you got to learn how to juggle just like that person did. And remember how much you mocked them and laughed at them and, humiliated them while they had to learn how to juggle, while they were struggling because of the stuff that you did or the lack of support. You know, it's like whatever it is here, it's like you thought it was funny that they were down and out, or that they were broke, or that they were depressed, or that they were experiencing dark times. Like somebody thought this shit was cool, thought it was funny, or when they could have helped while they were going through this, they didn't, because they were being hateful, being spiteful. And now they're starting to realize that they regret doing this shit because they see that it had long-term effects. And now there's a mental health issue that became a factor, or still may be a factor. And this person seems to be learning how to control whatever they've been dealing with. So I don't even care if this person has finally found the professional help that they needed, the right medication that they need, the right, people in their life to help keep them balanced. They know who and what is not serving their mental health, who and what is not serving them spiritually. So they seem to be making better decisions by choosing better quality relationships, work, family, friend, or romantically. Again, choosing more mature opportunities and options, and making more mature decisions in general, because they're thinking long term now and are starting to feel bad about how they've emotionally impacted another or others, or how they've negatively impacted others' lives long term, and others' mental wellness. So empathy is a really big factor, Virgo. Learning how to empathize with others, whether you are learning this or people around you are learning how to empathize with another or others. It's like the heart needs to be worked on, or the heart is being worked on, because somebody seems to gain happiness, but it's very temporary, you know. So they're learning how to be happy from the heart instead of learning how to be happy through superficial things or temporary connections or whatever. You know what I mean? So the long term connections are starting to become more valuable to them. They are starting to realize that they may even need to detach from a maternal figure in their life to be able to be happy, because this individual is sad and miserable, and or makes them sad and miserable, because they perceive them as competition, or possibly the people in their life as competition, you know? So they may have like an overbearing maternal energy, and that they're attached to, that may be in the way of them having healthy relationships with another or other people. And this is the end of that road. They're finally going to learn to stop telling this person their business, and they start to get nosy. They're going to start snooping and stalking and being sneaky to get the information that they're looking for. Sandra is what I keep hearing. Sandra, but they're going to get caught doing this, and it's like, wow, wow, I heard it was you, Cherie. Yeah, somebody. This is a stalker. They're a liar and they're a stalker and they're obsessed with somebody, but they're denying it, and it's really becoming toxic and dark. Especially if there's a Jazz or a Jasmine, Jasper, Jaspy, JP, JB, anything like that that's a factor in this equation. Sharita, Sarita, Sari, Suri, Sari, anything like that. This is starting to become very toxic and strange, and it really feels like an obsession that another has with someone that they don't even like have a connection to. It's like, just leave them alone, let them live their life. Like, why do you keep preying on them? This person, locks is what I heard. Locks. This person looks like they're about to lose a lot of money, for being resentful, emotionally resentful. It just pray. It just looks like there's this loving family or relationship that they're preying on. You know, they want to ruin so bad somebody's reputation, even, you know, a community, a village of individuals, a town. I don't care what this is. It's like they want to ruin a company. They want to ruin it so bad. They want to destroy what's been built here so bad, but it's been built by God. So it's like, you got to move around, you know, Lon. It's like they got to move around. Somebody is in a position to where they know that that's why they have detached from these people or from this person, because they can clearly see like the path that they're headed down, you know, or the path that they will take them down if they keep staying attached to them. You know, it's almost like they'll wind up receiving their karma by default. So it's like, get away from them, you know. I heard he got money on his head. I heard that very loud and clear. Brooks, something like that. So whatever is going on, this was a terrible investment. Rookie, room key, anything like that. Like, yeah, whatever. And I'm hearing Cassidy, hotel. I'm hearing that very clearly. So whatever is going on here, just be mindful of the people that you're attached to, especially if civilian. If you maybe a civilian, or and they aren't, or a situation to where these people are like dead men walking, and you know that, like, but these are your friends or your family or whatever. I don't give a fuck. Like, if you don't have nothing to do with what they have going on, you got to be mature enough to detach yourself for the sake of your own life, for the sake of your own freedom, for the sake of your own sanity, for the sake of your own financial stability. Okay, friends, something like that. Florence for Lawrence. This is an obsession. And like disarray, something like that. It's almost like a staged crime scene is a really big factor here. You got to get away from these people or from this person, because they're a psychopath. And it seems like something is happening to where they are like, I heard on the run, Jay-Z, JC, and I keep hearing Carter, something like that. This is a psychopath, and it's like they're using like witchcraft and on top of like homicide to be able to like complete whatever this mission is. But there are police that are coming. There's law enforcement. That's a really big factor here, and I'm seeing this door like they seem to come knock politely originally, but or leave some type of notice or something, and then they come kick this door in, but it's because of this person all the way in the background. Mari, It's a possible air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. This is a habitual liar and they're a snake and they lie just to be able to make somebody else look like they committed a crime that they actually did, or they set somebody up and somebody else may be assumed to have committed a crime that they did. It's almost some set it off shit. Like, you know what I mean? You know how in the beginning where the I don't know, Junior, I don't know his name, Junior, but he cut the dude's hair to look like his, so they thought it was him, and they wound up shooting whatchamacallit's brother instead, thinking he was the suspect. Like, that is some shit like that. So get away from this person, or it's almost like you will be just like an accomplice just by being attached to this person, hanging with this person, talking to this person, kicking it with this person, riding with this person, whatever. It's like, do not be around them. Web. Do not be around this person. They are an informant or a snake. And again, it's details, something like that. This is a snake. Tracy. They are, it seems like they're spying on people and telling on the same people that they're like doing crimes with. That's the crazy thing about it, is like they're a part of the shit too. But it's almost like on some in too deep shit. You know what I mean? But it's like this person forgot that they was like a cop or an informant, and they got like in too deep, and now they feel like they are one of the criminals also. You get what I'm saying? Like, I don't care what the crime is, but that's what this feels like. It's just Cassie is what I'm hearing. Cassie, Kizzy, Kesey, anything like that. It's like, whatever is going on here, get away from this person. It just seems like Demar, Demar, um, Demar, get away from this person. It just looks like they have somebody that they're attached to, that they may potentially have been like having sex with or connected with, like on some cool, like in and out type of relationship. They don't really know them like that, but they cool. You know what I mean? Like, may see them from time to time, may kick it because of a mutual tie, whatever this is. Like, they're bringing grief into somebody's life, or have the potential to, or they did. And it's just like whatever is going on, sister and psycho is what I keep hearing. This was a bad investment. Like, they shouldn't have did this. Naisha, the truth is coming out about this. You know, Tanisha, Tonisha, Troy, T-Roy, Teroy, something like that. The truth is coming out about this. It just seems like to Gibbs. Um, it's like a case is being closed, but it's because this was full of lies and deception, and now the people, like I said, the snitch, the informant. I said this in one of the other readings, like yesterday or something. Like, the tattletale, the snitch, the informant was lying. So now they're in a place to where they're in trouble for trying to get other people in trouble. Makisa, Marissa. And it's going to be really shocking. Like, it's like a case is closed because an informant, or like somebody that was a part of the crime, was the tattletale. And now people are finding this out. So it's like, nah, like it can't go down like this. It's almost like somebody's entire case gets thrown out, or like a situation to where, like, you get what I'm saying? It's like, whatever this crime or these accusations are here, these charges are, whatever it is, they're going to disappear. But they're going to disappear because the same person that was telling committed the crime, or this person is they're telling, like, oh, they did this, they did that. They actually did it. Like, this party didn't do this. The person they're accusing of doing this shit didn't do it. Kara, they did it. Like, you saying that they did this and they did that. Like, say if they like, oh, they dogged me out, they stole my money, they cheated on me. Like, they cheated on this person, they stole this person's money. Do you get what I'm saying? And they're trying to convince other people that this was done to them, but they really are the criminal, the crook, the thief. Do you get what I'm saying? So it's like, no, get them out of here. Gemini is here, Taurus, Virgo, Libra, and Pisces. Like, these are liars and crocodile tears, y'all. Like, don't believe this person. They're in a place to where they are truly trying to make it seem like everything that they're doing to other people or everything that they've done to another person was done to them. That is a true narcissist. Get away from them. Okay? Because uh wave, something is not right here. This person seems like they may be like trying to play victim, but in reality, they're a psychopath and lying about it. Alan. This is like somebody who wants to prey on another person that they perceive as easy food. But this individual seems like they're about to expose this individual for preying on them, for following them around, for possibly like tracking them. And trees, or the fact that they're being followed by like police or, agents of some sort, maybe a private investigator. But it's really strange because it's like a psychopath that's doing it. You get what I'm saying? So even say if this is like a private investigator, right? The private investigator is finally realizing that a psychopath hired them to stalk somebody that they should not have contact with, access to, or somebody that does not want contact or access to them, or want them to have it, or it's a situation to where someone is finally getting the clarity to realize, Terrell, that they're dealing with a habitual liar who just wants to get someone fired or out the way, out the picture, or wanted to, so they'll lie, steal, and kill to gain, okay, to maintain a spot, a position. And it's almost as if like a married couple is a really big factor in this equation, and or a couple in general, people who've been together for a very long time, they seem to be possibly say committing crimes together, or a family. And this is like a ring or a family that is about to be brought down, but it feels like it's because they're playing criminal and police at the same time. You get what I'm saying? This is delusional as hell. Like, so you're stalking them? Like, you don't, you're going out your way to retrieve information on them that you don't have. And yes, they are. So it feels like it's like whatever they did is criminal. And somebody is going to admit this. Or, you know, and it's almost as if like they wind up in jail because of this. Terrell, Trail, Rhea, Tria. I keep hearing wrote a letter in your name. Somebody may have pretended to be you. Tony, Anthony, and Tony, Anthony. Somebody may have pretended to be you, or you could be pretending to be somebody. If you are committing fraud, Virgo, brace yourself because the police coming. If somebody around you, like like say if you're connected to people that do fraud or whatever, get away from them. Don't go to their house. Don't ride with them. Don't be in a, like I'm telling you, like the police is about to get them. From the bottom of my heart, like this is some crazy shit, and I heard slick very loud and clear. SP, Sapi, sleepy, Sapi, sleepy. Heard one in the head, holy, who Lee, who's Lee, something like that, Hooli. There's going to be forced apologies here, but it feels like it's because the person that they're like stealing from, if this is theft, like will only find out about this like in court. Core may be a factor in this equation. It's almost, or the person that's snitching on them, they find out through the paperwork. But it's like I said, the snitch still winds up in jail. So I don't think that this is really going to work in their favor. RC, RG, Archie, a G, Ag, a G, AG, Angie. It's like Rupert, Rupert, Rub, Rup, Rube, Roop. Like, whatever is going on here, I don't think that this is going to make sense at all. Like, so it's like, why don't you just mind your business? Like, you know what I mean? Like, whoever this is just needs to mind their business, trying to tell on somebody, but they're literally trespassing on somebody's property to be able to tattletale on them or whatever they're doing or whatever they did. Shanae, Shanae, Johnny, Janae, Jan, Jean, Jen, John, and Joan or Jones is a factor here. Like, you're going out of your way to retrieve information on somebody to report them, but you're by doing this, you're admitting that you've been stalking them, spying on them, violating their privacy, or trespassing on their property. Cuz, cuts. Yeah. Minivan, Mavan, Movan, moving. And I heard September. Yeah, there are major secrets that are coming out, Virgo, but it feels like a maternal figure is a really big factor here. To will. Somebody seems really angry. They look really, really angry and obsessed with the fact that somebody is right in the end. Like, you're dead wrong, and you don't get to continue to evil eye this person or be hateful towards this person or threaten this person and be mean and aggressive towards this person simply because you were stalking them. Cherie, like, you're a fucking weirdo, and you know that this is what you were doing. Friends, you and your friends. How old are you? Like fucking 43, 42? 42 Doug is what I heard. Yeah. um I'm y'all, and it's not because of him specifically why I'm laughing. I'm laughing because like it's this old young nigga energy that is such a big factor. Whether it's a man or a woman, it's like this person may be very old but look young at the same time, or very old but act childish as hell. So it's like that's why I laughed when I heard 42 Doug, because in my spirit, like I know like that was a representation of like somebody that looks extremely young. So it's like, how old is this nigga? But they a lot older than what they may look. You know what I mean? Like, that's a really big factor here. Is this is like that still want to be young, or auntie that's still trying to be young, like, you know what I mean? Like, they doing too fucking much. But in my opinion, it feels like to Maya, it feels like it's because they trying to scare somebody. It's almost like they constantly feel the need to make people feel scared, or doing things to where they intentionally want to see people sad by trying to humiliate them, crack jokes on them, make fun of them. And then it's weird because Nene, it's weird because it's like they tried the wrong person, and now people are starting to see how big of a bitch this person really is, how big of a punk that they really are, how big of punks this whole fucking family is, for real, this group is, possibly this gang is, this group is, however this resonates, y'all. Like, this, it's like the people in this pack, like, they're fucking punks. It's like y'all talk all that shit, doing all this, trying to expose people, trying to humiliate people, and this and this and that. You got all these skeletons in your fucking closet. I heard your husband is a bitch. Rug. I keep hearing that. I call him a bitch to his face, is what I heard. bub, anything like that. So whatever is going on here, it just seems like somebody is in a place to where I don't think that they realized that they were dealing with somebody that was not going to even bark back at them because they're just going to attack. You get what I'm saying? So Virgo, something is getting handled here and this shit is getting shut down. Like, I don't know who you think you coming at or talking to or playing with. This person don't gotta lift a fucking finger to show that they're protected. And that's what's about to happen here. Like, the point is proven. Like, y'all keep coming for this person, coming for this person. Do y'all realize every time you speak negatively on my name, some crazy shit happen to you? Mind your fucking business. Quit speaking on me, my child, my children, or anything or anyone that I value, because everything you touch gonna be fucked up. Okay? Until you stop speaking negatively on me. Put some respect on my name, or your life gonna continue to fall in fucking shambles. Lonnie is what I heard. Thank you so much.